Hi, everyone. This is the Love and Money Show, and today we're going to talk about the upcoming housing crash and what to expect. Well, contrary to popular belief, what people are waiting for is likely not to happen. So in 2008, there was this big housing crash where people basically lost everything they owned. This was in 2008. But what is coming in the future, very shortly with the recession, will not be like we saw in 2008. And there are three major reasons. Number one, back in 2008, it was easier to get a loan. They gave out riskier loans, and basically anyone who wanted to get a loan. Hey, Teresa, thank you for your support. Uh, in 2008, basically anyone who wanted to get a loan, they were able to get a loan. But since then, the lenders have become more strict as to who can get a loan or not. So, what is getting ready to happen will not be like 2008. Number one, the lenders have gotten stricter. Um, Also, according to statistics, 70% of the people that they give mortgages to have a credit score of 760. So don't worry about that. If your score is not 760, you can still get a house. It's just a statistic, but the main point is that the lenders are they're more strict now than they were back in 2008. Number two reason why we aren't going to see what we saw in 2008 would be homeowners are doing just fine. In spite of what happened with COVID, people losing their jobs, all the chaos that was going on with COVID, there was a forbearance program in place for people who were unable to pay their mortgage at that point in time. And so, because of the forbearance, they were able to pause paying their mortgage until they were able to get back on their feet. As opposed to 2008, there was no forbearance program. If you weren't able to pay your mortgage, there was nobody supporting you or helping you as far as paying your mortgage. So 2008, no support, no help. 2022, now there was this forbearance program to let people not pay their mortgage until they were able to get back on their feet. So that's the second reason why we're not going to see what we saw in 2008. Third reason is that there is a shortage of supply of homes currently. In 2008, there were too many homes. There was an overflow of homes. Homes were going into foreclosure all over the place. However, 2022, right now, there's a shortage of supply with the houses, more difficulty building new houses because of shortage of lumber. The supply chain was affected because of COVID. However, there is a more houses starting to come back on the market slowly because they increased the interest rates. And so some people are taking advantage of those increased interest rates by selling their homes to get a higher price for the home. And as a result, more homes are slowly coming back onto the market. So I'm just going to recap why we are not going to see the housing crash that happened in 2008, where people lost everything they had. Number one, right now the lenders are stricter on who they're going to give out loans to. They're looking at credit scores, they're looking at debt to income ratios. So, stricter rules. that the lenders have. Second reason is homeowners are doing okay in spite of COVID. They had more support because they had the forbearance program, whereas in 2008 there was nobody supporting people who were not able to pay their mortgage. Number three, there is a shortage of supply of homes now, as opposed to 2008, where there were homes all over the place. And so people who couldn't pay their mortgage went into foreclosure. So there were foreclosures all over the place. So right now we are in what is called stagflation, where we have high inflation and slow growth. And we're just waiting for the recession to happen. And the recession is when the market goes down to 20%. So currently it's down by 18%. So when it hits 20%, we're in a recession. Some people are waiting for the recession to happen, especially people that have a lot of cash, because what they're waiting for is they're waiting for the market crash in 2008. They're waiting for the foreclosures so they can get discounted homes. However, the year 2022 is different from the year 2008. There are not going to be a lot of foreclosures. So instead of waiting to buy a house, thinking you're going to get a foreclosure, you can just go ahead and start that process now, because the year 2022 will be a completely different picture than what happened in the year 2008. And those are the three main reasons. Okay, so this is the Love and Money Show. If you like the show, please share it with one other person. Please hit the like button, it helps the channel. Please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And hit the subscribe button if you're a new subscriber, and the notification bell so that you won't miss the episode. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your night. Bye, Teresa. Thank you for your support.